Srimad Bhagwad Gita, Chapter-4, Sloka 35. Ritu Bhabhi, we will do chanting. Yagyatva
यज्ञात्वा
na punarmoha
न पुनर्मोहम्
evam yasyasi
एवं यास्यसि
Pandava
पाण्डव
yena bhutan
येन भूतान्
yasheshena
यशेषेण
drakshyasyad
रक्षयस्या
manyatho mayi.
मन्यतो मयि
Sloka 36.
सुख
Api chedasi
अपि चेदसि
pāpebhyaḥ
पापेभ्यः
sarvebhyaḥ
सर्वेभ्यः
pāpa-kṛt-tamaḥ
पापकृत्तमः
sarvaṁ
सर्वं ज्ञान
jñāna-plavenaiva
प्रवेनैव
vṛjinaṁ
वृजिनम्
santariṣyasi.
santariṣyasi.
Thank you. Now we'll do the meaning part. Sloka 35. Yat, which, gyatva, having known, na, never, puna, again, moham, confusion, evam, like this, yasyasi, you shall get, Pandava is another name of Arjun, the meaning the son of Pandu, yena, by this, bhutani, living beings, asheni, all, drakshyasi, you will see, atmai, within me, that is Shri Krishna ji, ato, that is to say, mai, in me. So now Shri Krishna ji is saying, once you have followed this path and have achieved the enlightenment from a guru, O Arjun, you will no longer fall into confusion. In the light of that knowledge, you will see that all living beings are nothing but parts of the Supreme and are within me. So before these two shlokas, Sri Krishna ji was telling about the importance of knowledge that we can consider as education as well, and why there should be a teacher, why we need a teacher. So those, for that Sri Krishna ji is continuing that once a person understands the eternal truth from an enlightened saint, so we get knowledge from a teacher because we need someone to teach us. So Sri Krishna ji is saying that when you get the complete knowledge and you understand the eternal truth, so then you will no longer be in confusion. It's very obvious. We can consider it in a very simple way. No, like if we have a doubt, what we do, we approach, if you are in a school, you approach a teacher, and if you are at home, you will approach your elders, your parents. So when you have a doubt, you approach them and they clear your doubts. Then you are out of the confusion. So same way, what is correct, what is wrong in the spiritual way. So when we get the knowledge, when we understand it, when we believe in it, then there is no confusion and there comes enlightenment. Then we understand the eternal truth. So Sri Krishna ji is saying that when you understand this absolute truth from a teacher, then there is no confusion, and then you understand the fact that Sri Krishna ji is everywhere, everyone is a part of Sri Krishna ji, and they are in Sri Krishna ji. It is actually body of Supreme Lord that we are inside it. But that is a illusion or yog maya that we are confused. We cannot see him. For seeing him and feeling him, there is a path. There are so many rules. There are so many ways that Sri Krishna ji has shared throughout the Bhagwad Gita. So Sri Krishna ji is saying, when you understand the absolute truth, you will see that you are within me, I am within you, and Sri Krishna ji is all everywhere, and you will stop differentiating between the humans. So why Sri Krishna ji is saying, no, if you see in many shlokas, Sri Krishna ji is saying that you should not differentiate between among the humans, because humans have a tendency for like and dislike. So Supreme Lord is telling us to come out of that nature, come out of that nature of liking and disliking. He is saying that everyone is Sri Krishna ji. There, in every living being, there is Sri Krishna ji. So don't have that feeling of liking and disliking. You just be neutral to everyone. Even though if somebody hurts you or somebody praises you, one has to be neutral. So Sri Krishna ji is saying, when you understand this fact, absolute truth is what? Absolute truth is the teachings or the awareness given by Sri Krishna ji in Bhagwad Gita. So when a person understands all these things, then that person meets Sri Krishna ji. Akriti, I did not understand. You drink a sip of water. Kusha Buaji.
Here, Krishna is saying that we should know the knowledge of uh, what the truth is, absolute truth. We should know the knowledge. For that knowledge, we should need a teacher so that we won't have any confusion about it. So we should understand what is right and what is wrong. Then only we get enlightened by Sri Krishna, and or we can get the Sri Krishna. Having the absolute truth is the knowledge, and with that knowledge we will get Sri Krishna. That is the enlightened.
Thank you. Ritu Abhi.
Yeah, so in this shloka, Krishnaji says that uh, in the earlier shlokas, he was explaining the different types of sacrifices and wisdom. So now he's saying that a person who gets the correct wisdom, he will understand that I am in everybody and everybody is in me. It means all are God, all are forms of God. And people will stop differentiating among human beings or among each other. And we shall see the God in every human being. And we'll understand that it's all Yog Maya and we are all puppets like that.
Yeah, true. He is the director and we all are the, what do you say, characters. So this is a very big movie. Akriti, you're back. Shri Krishna Siddhant.
Hey, Krishna ma'am.
Yeah. Siddhant, did you happen to listen the meaning part?
Yeah.
Please tell.
So here, Lord Shri Krishna is saying that once we get the absolute knowledge, like his teachings throughout the Bhagwad Gita, and once we understand it, to get the wisdom, some also with teachers from teachers, as they've previous shloka he said they've studied in this topic for lots of time, so we can ask them and they'll teach us. And once you've gained that knowledge, you'll see that Lord Shri Krishna is inside everyone, every living being. And yeah, so he's saying that once you learn the absolute truth, you'll see the Lord Shri Krishna, the God in every living being.
Thank you. Akriti, now is it clear? No. See, Sri Krishna ji is saying that before this he has told us many things about different sacrifices. Then he told the importance of knowledge, that is education. Then he told why we need a teacher. We need a teacher to gain the knowledge. Is it clear? So he is telling now what will happen when you get a teacher, you got the knowledge and you understood everything and you start believing in that absolute truth. So this is the result what will happen. So what will happen? That person will, what way? That person will see Sri Krishna ji in all the living being and he will understand the fact that Sri Krishna ji is everywhere and it is just with the Yog Maya or illusion that we believe that we are living in a world or a universe and there is no God. Correct? Can we see God? We cannot see God. Can we see Sri Krishna ji? We cannot see him. Why we cannot see him? When he says that we are inside him, we are in his body, in any part of his body, still why we are not able to see him? Because he has created the illusion that we cannot see him, even though we are inside him. He is inside us. But still we cannot feel him, we cannot see him. It is because of his illusion. And in English it has been said illusion. Otherwise it is called in Sanskrit or any other language Yog Maya. Till now is it clear? Till now? So he is telling that when you get the knowledge, so you all are getting the knowledge that Sri Krishna ji is everywhere, he is inside us, among others, plus we are inside him, he is inside us. And we cannot see him because of the illusion and Yogmaya. So now what Sri Krishna ji is saying that then the person who got the knowledge should not have any hatred or likings for anyone. Can you hate Sri Krishna ji? Nobody can hate Sri Krishna ji. So that is why he is saying that you should not have that feeling and that person should be neutral to everyone. Because that person will start looking Sri Krishna ji in everyone. So suppose somebody comes and say some bad words to you or hurt you. So what you will start thinking? Maybe I have done some mistake. Sri Krishna ji has come and scolded me and went away. Understood? This is what he is trying to tell. And if somebody praises you, then what you will think? Okay, I have done something good. Sri Krishna ji is praising me. So you should get that feeling. Okay? And if you get hurt, so what? You will not feel bad or no, you will not blame on anyone. You will have a feeling that, okay, maybe I have done something wrong, so I got hurt and Sri Krishna ji has saved me. He has saved me and no, I am fine now. Are you able to understand? This is what Sri Krishna ji is trying to make us understand. That we start believing that whatever is happening, it is his command, his choice, his wish, and we are offering to him. Understood? So this is what ultimately a yogi will start feeling, or a person who has understood Bhagwad Gita, started believing in Bhagwad Gita, started believing in Sri Krishna ji, and trying to be on the path what is being showed on Bhagwad Gita. No, so this is what Supreme Lord is also trying to tell. Then that when you follow all these footsteps, when you follow all these teachings what is given in Bhagwad Gita, then you stop differentiating people. You will stop hating people. You will stop liking people because everywhere it is Sri Krishna ji. So for you, it is like Sri Krishna ji is coming and telling you something. He is coming and praising you, he is coming and scolding you, he is coming and helping you, or he just went away from you and he left you with so much of work to be done. So everything on his command. Now it's clear? Come on, say, explain.
Sri Krishna is telling that you can't see him because of his yoga maya. And when we get moksha, we can see Sri Krishna everywhere, on every human being. So now we know that Sri Krishna is in everybody. We can't see him because of his yoga maya, and we can't have any dislikes or likes. And also, if we do something wrong or do something right, we should not blame the person who made us do it wrong or right.
Correct. True. It is our karmas and it is the choice of Sri Krishna ji. There is so many things matter. If something happens or something is happening or whatever is happening, there are so many things like our nature, our karmas, what we are doing currently, with what surroundings we are with, what gunas we have, what are the elements we have, because every body has different elements, different nature, different gunas. The three gunas are not the same throughout the day. It keep fluctuating, like the power fluctuates. Sometimes it is high, sometimes it is low, sometimes it is neutral. So sometimes we are in sattvic guna, tamo guna, rajo guna. So many things matter, what we are doing or what happened to us or what is going to happen to us. So that is why we should always keep on chanting Bhagwad Gita shlokas, keep on remembering Sri Krishna ji, keep going down in front of him, keep saying him thank you, sorry. Why? Because there will be someone to take care of us. There is a divine power or a supreme power who will take care of us. There has to be someone to take care of us. So for that we need to keep on remembering him, so that he also remember us. Okay, someone is there who is remembering me always. So he'll keep a watch on us. Always he'll be keeping a watch on us. So, and obviously if something going to happen bad, he will save us. Understood? That is the reason we should keep chanting the shlokas. Keep remembering Sri Krishna ji. Now Shloka 36. Shloka 36 is one among the important shlokas of Bhagwad Gita. It can be chanted when someone is feeling sinful. So, meaning sinful, suppose we did something wrong and you are feeling guilty. So, you want to come out of that guilt. So, you can chant the shlokas. So, chanting will help you to come out of that guilt. So now Shloka 36. Api even chet if asi you are pāpebhyaḥ sinners sarvebhyaḥ of all pāpa-kṛt-tamaḥ most sinful sarvaṁ all jñāna-plavenaiva by the boat of divine knowledge eva certainly vṛjinaṁ sin santariṣyasi you shall cross over. Now Sri Krishna ji is saying, even if you are the most sinful among all the sinners, you will certainly cross over the ocean all sins in this boat of true knowledge. So once a person is devoted in the yajna of knowledge, then he will be liberated from the results of all his or her actions. He will not be tempted to commit any sin. A sinner who has already committed many sins will also be liberated from them once he is devoted to the yajna of knowledge, since he will amend his lifestyle and correct himself or herself. Sri Krishna ji is saying anyone who is the biggest sinner can also get moksha. How? With the knowledge. By getting the knowledge. So what will happen after getting the knowledge? Obviously that person will not do the sin. That person will not commit any more sin in the future. So that is the importance of knowledge. That is the importance why no all everybody studies. If you don't study, how will you understand what is wrong, what is correct? So that is the importance of knowledge. Sri Krishna ji is saying that even the sinner amongst the biggest sinner can also get moksha after gaining the knowledge, and he will cross the ocean of sin by this knowledge. So that is, so you should all understand that you should keep on studying, getting more knowledge. It is not that just reading, understanding the things and no understanding what is right, what is wrong, what has to be done and what not has to be done. Listening? Hello, Shabaji Ampatan.
Here Sri Krishna is saying that if a sinner person is doing more and more sin, that person can also cross the ocean of sin by getting the knowledge of Sri Krishna, getting the knowledge of what is wrong and what is right, so he can cross the ocean of sin and he will get the moksha or get the Sri Krishna. By getting the knowledge means by chanting the slokas or by accepting the sin what he has done in the future or what he has not done. So he will ask every time Sri Krishna that please, sorry to him that I have done this sin, I have done this, so please excuse me and take me to the moksha.
Thank you, very nice. Siddhant.
Yes, ma'am. So here, Lord Shri Krishna is saying that even the biggest sinners amongst even the biggest sinners amongst the sinners can get the moksha by first of all accepting their faults, and also by remembering Lord Shri Krishna at all times, and also I think it was what was it? It was by getting by getting the divine knowledge as well by remembering Lord Shri Krishna, by chanting the shlokas, and follow what he says later in the shlokas as well, uh, about in the Bhagwad Gita. Yeah, so here he's saying that you can still redeem yourself by remembering him, chanting his shlokas, and getting the divine knowledge.
Thank you so much, Ritu Bhabi.
Yeah, so in this shloka, Krishna ji says that even the most sinful person can attain moksha if he realizes and if he gets this knowledge of ultimate truth. Because a person who has this knowledge will not commit further sins and he can attain moksha easily.
Thank you. Akriti.
Yes, ma'am. So Sri Krishna is telling even a sinful person, if he understands Bhagwad Gita, then he can still cross over the sin ocean and attain moksha. But that person needs to also offer everything, chant shlokas, and also remember Sri Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you so much.